This is a Fox News alert. We're hearing air raid sirens in Tel Aviv tonight. You can see the rockets coming in from Iran and Israeli missiles trying to intercept them. A witness telling Reuters they're hearing explosions all over the city. We're going to monitor and bring you any breaking news as it comes in. And now it is Friday, and that means it is time for Friday Follies. And for that, we turn to Fox News contributor Raymond Arroyo. Raymond, great to see you. Raymond, we have seen these massive protests against the president, particularly the ICE raids in recent days, but nothing like this.
Laura, Democrat Congressman Hank Johnson has taken up his strat to protest the president in song. My question is, why did he feel the need to broadcast this to the rest of the world?
Hey, Donald Trump, we won't let you take our democracy down. Take it down to the ground. That's it, y'all. Thank you.
Laura, when you're tone deaf and you're just learning guitar, a musical protest is probably not the best choice. And I won't even reflect on those lyrics. But could he at least have tuned the guitar? It was, I only showed you a brief clip. I wanted to spare you and not scare the audience.
Well, Raymond, auto-tune is so easy to apply to any audio file right now. So why didn't he just take the extra 10 seconds and auto-tune it? Just play around with it.
Well,
dogs were covering their ears all across the country.
I think there's some things,
right,
Laura,
Raymond,
that even the technology defies, but go ahead.
Ooh, yeah. I mean, they all want to be rock stars, I guess. Well, Raymond, a Texas judge named Raquel, not Welch, West, needed the fashion police when this guy appeared in her courtroom last week. Business attire, of course, is the norm.
What made you think that was a good shirt to wear to court this morning? That's all you could find? That's all, the only shirt you had in your closet? World's best farter. That's great. You're in felony court. You need to dress appropriately to felony court, and that's not appropriate.
Laura, I'm surprised you didn't give him life for that. How does one evaluate world's best farter? And if you're wearing that shirt and saying it means father, you know, this might work with a male judge. A female judge ain't buying that at all. This woman wasn't having any of it.
Raymond, we flew a lot this week, my family and I.
Yeah.
And let me just say, I can't get over what people wear on planes, okay?
Oh.
And sometimes my own children, sometimes my own kids, they sneak out of the house. So that doesn't surprise me, given what I saw this morning, okay, at all.
Yeah. It's just inappropriate. You see it in all walks of American life. But I love that she called him out and she said, don't ever wear that into my courtroom again. And speaking of inappropriate appearances, actress Cynthia Erivo recently guested on The Colbert Show, where she discussed her next big role at the Hollywood Bowl.
One of my favorite musicals of all time is Jesus Christ Superstar. I love that. And I'm so excited that in August, you're going to be playing Jesus.
That's right.
First woman to play Jesus in a major production, long overdue. I've said for years I'd love to see a woman in that part. And what does that mean to you?
It just means a lot to me.
I guess God's casting was not good enough for Stephen, Laura. Look, if God decided in his omnipotence to send a man as the Savior, shouldn't they adhere to that in casting? And if there was some error, and he's just a guy running around in sandals and not the Savior, why are you doing a musical about him 2,000 years after his passing? This is bizarre. And, you know, when Cynthia Erivo plays the lead role in Hello, Muhammad, or Something Funny Happened on the Way to Mecca, give me a call. I'll sit in the front row of that one.
But when Colbert says it's long overdue, I mean, that's the virtue signaling that he feels like he has to say. The question to him is why? And just see why is it long overdue? Like, really explain that, because that makes no sense to me whatsoever.
No, it's offensive, and it's offensive to Christians, of course. But whether they'll hear about it or not, but I think that's the intention, to draw people, get people upset. But I doubt they'll be attending the Hollywood Bowl
Christians being mocked. Raymond, Christians being mocked? Are you kidding? That's actually a thing? People are mocking Christians? We've been dealing with that for 2,000 years. All right. Yeah, Raymond, great to see you as always.
Have a great week.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.